Hello, this is Tony Hughes. I'm the Global Vice President of the Systems Practice at ASG. And what I'd like to do now is just show you a very brief demo of TMON for ZOS and show you how quickly you can identify the most common problems in your ZOS environment. The two things that come up for the most part when we're talking about ZOS is something is a runaway task, it's taking too many resources, or it's not running. Granted, there can be a million other things, but that's kind of what we see as the most common issue. And I want to show you how easy it is for ASG-TMON to solve those issues. We're looking at the primary selection menu for TMON ZOS. What I'm going to do now is just tab down and pick the EDUC system and cursor select that. And then the two options that we'll be talking about for this are the graphic monitor, option number 3, and the delay monitor, option number 7. So what I'm going to do is select option number 3. From this, I can see everything that is happening from a system standpoint in the top box. Then in the middle box, I can see the jobs that are taking the most CPU. And then in the bottom box, I can see any exceptions that have occurred. So this gives us a good 30,000-foot view of what's going on from a system standpoint. So even though this is on an education system without a great deal going on, you can still see that we do have jobs that are bubbling up to the top. So assuming that this is a job that we want to look at because it's taking an abnormal amount of CPU, I would cursor select that. Then it will take me to the job information screen. From this, I'm able to look at everything the job has done. I can look at the CPU that it's using, any weights that it's done, the actual steps that it's in, the control blocks, and if need be, terminate the job. I can also limit the CPU time that it takes. So let's take a quick look at option 2, the CPU analysis. So here we can see everything related to the job. And we can see what area the job is actually in. So if I tab to that area, that is going to show me all the different load modules. So I can see which load module is taking the most time. I can select that load module. That will show me the CSECT. And then from the CSECT, I can actually see the instruction that is being executed. So from that one screen, I've been able to tab down to exactly the instruction level. But beyond that, I can also look at each job step and see everything that it's doing, see the I/O that it's done, the volumes that it's impacting. And I can also look at the control blocks. Then, if need be, if I determine that this job needs to be canceled because it's a runaway task, then I can just tab to option number 7, and it will give me the option to kill that task, freeing up those resources. So from that one screen, option number 3, I'm able to see everything that's running, what's taking the most time, and take corrective action. The opposite of that is option 7, the delay screen. And from this, I can see everything that's in a delay, the percentage of delay, and why it is delayed. Here, this is in-queued, but it could be short on storage. It could be an operator waiting to mount a tape. It could be a console reply, or it could be waiting on CPU or I/O. But to determine what it's in-queued on, I just click on the in-queue, hit enter, and then it tells me the exact system resource that it's waiting on, who the holder is. Then, if need be, I can select that holder job, and it will take me right back to the same job information screen where I can look at everything that that job is doing and, if need be, terminate it. So from two options on the main menu, we've been able to look at every job that's taking too many resources, too much CPU, to jobs that are not running. And it's that easy to use all the other TMONs. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have further questions or want to see a further in-depth demo, please let us know. And thank you for your time.